It says, now Heber the Kenite had left the other Kenites, the descendants of Hobab, Moses' brother-in-law, and pitched his tent by the great tree in Nanim near Kedesh. Well, there you go. There's a passage for your next tattoo. I've always wondered where the descendants of Hobab ended up. Okay, well, let's move on to verse 12. I don't know why that's in there. We continue with the story. It says, when they told Sisera that Barak, son of Abinoam, had gone up to Mount Tabor, Sisera summoned from Harosheth Hagoyim to the Kishon River all his men and his 900 chariots fitted with iron. Then Deborah said to Barak, go, this is the day the Lord has given Sisera into your hands. Has not the Lord gone ahead of you? So Barak went down from Mount Tabor with 10,000 men following him. At Barak's advance, the Lord routed Sisera and all his chariots and army by the sword. And Sisera got down from his chariot and fled on foot. Barak pursued the chariots and army as far as Harosheth Hagoyim, and all Sisera's troops fell by the sword. Not a man was left. That's awesome. Read the rest of Judges chapter 5, and you find out the incredible thing that happened. Barak had the high ground on Mount Tabor, which is like this bump on the flat plains of northern Israel. But Deborah told him to march in right into the flat, hard plains where all the chariots were waiting because God was about to show up. It seems it was the summer season when Baal, the rain god, took his summer vacation. So this river, the Kishon River, was just a little trickle, perfect for Sisera's chariot army. But Judges 5 said that God slapped the rain god in the face and he made it rain. The clouds bursted, the Kishon River overflowed its banks, and all 900 iron chariots get stuck in the mud. The Canaanite army panics. Barak finds his courage, and they drop the army. They rout them. In fact, it says specifically, the Lord routed Sisera by the end of Barak's sword. All the numbers didn't matter because the name of God showed up. He won an incredible victory through the faithfulness of his people and through the mighty power of his right hand. And the story ends like this. Sisera, meanwhile, fled on foot to the tent of Jael, the wife of Heber the Kenite, because there was an alliance between Jabin, king of Hatzor, and the family of Heber the Kenite. Oh, okay. I guess that's why that's in there. Jael went to meet Sisera and said to him, come, my lord, come right in. Don't be afraid. So he entered her tent, and she covered him with a blanket. I'm thirsty, he said. Please give me some water. She opened a skin of milk, gave him a drink, and covered him up. Stand in the doorway of the tent, he told her. If someone comes by and asks you, is anyone in there? Say no. But Jael, Heber's wife, picked up a tent peg and a hammer and went quietly to him while he lay fast asleep, exhausted. She drove the peg through his temple into the ground, and he died. Just then Barak came by in pursuit of Sisera, and Jael went out to meet him. Come, she said, I'll show you the man you're looking for. So he went in with her, and there lay Sisera with the tent peg through his temple, dead. That's messed up. And that is so awesome. Oh my goodness. I mean, if you are raising a son, should be his Bible story every night before he goes to bed, because it's the most violent, beautiful. And can you imagine? I mean, this is like Hitler coming into your house. This is a man who has raped and pillaged and murdered. And what does Jael do? Her husband's a sellout. He's made an alliance with King Jabin, but this quiet housewife, this tent mother, picks up the things that are at her disposal, and she routs the monster. It's an incredible story. Israel was being oppressed. How could they be saved? Not a man stepped forward to lead, but two strong, capable women do what none of the others did.